Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Hey guys. I hope no one just saw that. So happy Halloween. Today's Halloween, and I just wanted to shoot you guys, a little chat. I just got in, got out of my work clothes, and I decided to let me just sit down and do a little chat with you guys for a minute. I just wanted to talk about something that happened today. Now it's Halloween, and I know a lot of people do not celebrate Halloween, but a lot of people do. And for me, I don't get too deep about whatever the dark side of Halloween is about. I don't pay it any mind because I'm not a dark person. So for me, Halloween is just about having the kids, dress up in the little costumes and trick or treating, getting their candy and stuff like that, taking our pictures, of the cute little costumes and whatever, so along those lines. Now, other people say Halloween is the devil's holiday. I'm not sure exactly what it relates to. I'm sure I've heard it before, but I've just let it go in and out because, like I say, I don't consider myself with anything to do with darkness. So, on that note, I'm out there, usually every Halloween I will buy like a big bag of candy or whatever, and the kids will come trick-or-treating at my job, and I will give it out, and of course, give candy to my grandkids and whatever little kids that I know, and just in a way of celebrating Halloween. So like I said, I give candy out. I like to see the kids, blah blah blah. So with that being said, I purchased a big bag of candy, which I usually do to give out. So I started giving candy out when I left work. My boyfriend picked me up. We drove around a little bit. I just started giving out candy as I went along the way. I'm not a big deal. So, I'm calling people to the car. I'm giving candy out. Everyone is like, oh, thank you so much. I'm saying, oh, you guys look so nice with the little costumes or whatever. So far, so good, right? So, I'm almost home now. So I pull up on my block. So I'm getting ready to get out of the car. And then this one particular lady coming down the block. But prior to pulling up, I think I had seen a lady like around the corner somewhere before we actually pulled up. And this, I don't know, it's like I caught some kind of energy, or I felt her energy. It's like a vibe. It was weird, but for some reason when I saw her initially before I saw her again with her child, just something I don't know, I don't know, I just felt something. I felt a bit weird or whatever. Anyway, I didn't pay it any mind. I'm there, I'm doing my thing, I'm giving out my candy or whatever. Everything is fine. So, long story short, here comes this lady again. Now she's walking down my block. So we're pulling up, and she has her child, and I had just given candy to another person with their child. She said, oh, the people said thank you so much. It was so nice of you to, to get off your car, to, give us candy, whatever. So it's all good. So this lady is now the same person that I saw that, made me feel a little bit uncomfortable. She's going by now. So I said, excuse me, I got candy, trick or treat, stuff like that. I kid you not, this lady, she just gave me the really coldest stare. She held her child and she just, like kept going. But before she did that, she gave me a look that, kind of like stopped me a little bit. Because I was like, okay, now, understandably, everyone doesn't just want people to say, oh, hi, I'm giving out candy or whatever. And we were still sitting in the car, actually. So I don't know, maybe that could have put her off a little bit. But like I said, we did it with so many people, and everyone was cool. Everyone was like, thank you, whatever. So when she did that, it made me feel some type of way because, number one, and this is not about, okay, this is just what it is, guys. Like, so this was a white woman, and I'm not going to call her white lady because she most certainly was not no lady. Because if it's Halloween and I have my child out and my child is in costume and people are giving out candy and someone offers my child candy, me as a parent would say, no thank you, it's okay, or just say something like, maybe, you just want your child taking candy from just about anybody or whatever may be this case. You know, if it's Halloween and you're in costume and someone is giving out candy and they offer your child candy or whatever, just like that, you don't just give them this really cold, hard stare. It was almost, it was, I can't even describe it, but I know it was not anything very nice. And she was white, so it made me feel some type of way. Now, we already know what's going on with all this stuff that's going on with Trump and blah 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 and all this other things. I don't want to come on my channel with anything political. I'm not doing that. I'm the least political person you could think about. I'm definitely not into any of that stuff. But it just, made me go back to everything that was going on lately, with, so much of racism and blacks and whites and, hate and, you know, now, in my community, my neighborhood was always a predominantly black neighborhood, but within the last 10 years, due to gentrification and whatever else is going on, my community now is mostly, it's like about 98% white. So it's like now we become the minority of our own community. And I just feel like, when these people move into your neighborhoods and stuff like that, number one is based on some of what I've seen, they move in with this almost like attitude of like, well, yeah, I mean, like, I would get looks like from some people as a question of me as to why am I there. I get dirty looks and stuff like that, but it's like almost 10 years, so now I've kind of gotten used to them being around. And I usually give everyone the benefit of the doubt before I draw my opinions. And I have a lot of opinions, but I mostly keep them to myself once you don't step on my toes or anything like that. As far as the race thing, like I said, I give everyone the benefit of the doubt. If you're nice to me and you're polite and you're respectful, then I'm 100% on board with that. But don't make me feel some type of way, and don't make me feel like something is wrong with me when clearly there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just about my business and being nice and friendly or whatever. And that nasty lady, yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and call her nasty lady. She really, she was so rude and so nasty. And you're walking down a block where almost in a predominantly what used to be the hood, and you have this air about you, like you walk in with your, and she had on a costume, guys. I think it was she had like something with a horn here, so I don't know if it's a unicorn or whatever. There's like a horn sticking out of her head. But it's so funny because actually she should have had two horns. She should have had like two devil horns. So maybe she had them there, and it was maybe she legit have horns that we can't see or whatever. And I'm just being funny, guys. But like she was so cold and she made me feel so weird. I felt uncomfortable. Like she was such a something about that lady that made me feel so uncomfortable. The way she just stared at us and just like kept going, like I mean, it's Halloween, for Pete's sake. Your child has on a full costume and trick-or-treating, and it's all fun and everything like that. So what the hell you came out and walking on the block for if you didn't want to be a part of the the festivities? Like go sit down somewhere with that. But either way, that's just what I wanted to just that just had me a little just put me off a little bit, guys. But hey, it is what it is. I don't want to, like I said, get into political things and race and all that kind of stuff. I try to keep a lot of those things among myself, my family, and my peers. And I have my views and I have my feelings about a lot of things to do with those topics. But maybe, I don't know, maybe one day I might want to talk about stuff like that, but as for now, no. So what else is going on, guys? So like, I know I did promise you guys in the last video that I was going to be giving you guys at least one video a week, and so now I don't think I dropped a video last week, so I want to apologize again. And I'm sorry, I'm always apologizing for not putting out. But yeah, it's just my life is busy, guys. So I wanted to talk about something else also. Now, I just met this lady that lives in my building, and she was talking about, she lost someone in her family. She went back to Jamaica to bury him, and she started describing some of the situations that was going on out there. She described that her nephew was murdered and stuff like that. And we got to talking because I lost my brother a year ago, and he was murdered and stuff like that. So we got back into talking about our countries and back in the islands and how beautiful things used to be, and now it's so bad and everything is so scary, and it's just a bunch of crime and killings, and we always had this idea that we live in America, and yeah, we love America and stuff like that. It's just our home for now. But we always had this idea that we will live here, and then as you get older, you want to go back home and chill. You want to relax. You want to retire. Of course, you want to retire back in your own country. I mean, what's wrong with that? But now things has gotten so bad out there. It's like now it's like, now what do we do? You know, the crime is so out of control. It's very scary. So now we have to sit here and realize that this most likely is it for us. Like as much as we love our countries and we want to go back home, it's just so so much crime, and it's very scary. So she was talking to me about that, and just reminding me about what had happened with my my family situation. But then she reminded me that things is so bad right now with with all the stuff that's going on here and stuff that's going on back in our countries, and it seems like all around the world, just a lot of turmoil and just a lot of stress. She started quoting certain things out of the Bible for me. No, I'm not. I haven't read much of the Bible, but I grew up in church and I grew up hearing things, and so my grandma taught us a lot about stuff from that happened in the Bible and stuff like that. For me, I should have read more of the Bible, because I know a lot of the stuff that's happening now relates us to what some of the predictions were, and I promise, I think I'm gonna at least try to read a chapter a day now, if that makes sense. I don't know, I need to really understand what's going on. I mean, I can see what's going on, but I need to understand why some of the things that's going on, why those things are happening now. But she told me, she said, Denise, I pray for everyone. Like, she lives in my building, she's my neighbor, and she told me that she prays for like everyone. She knows how many families lives in the building, so when she's praying, she literally prays for each and every household, and she calls the household by apartment numbers. So when she's praying, she asks God to please remember Denise from 20L. Please remember this person or that person from this apartment to that apartment. So she literally goes down. So I have like 21 apartments in my building. So she literally goes from the first to the last, from 1 to 21, and prays for everyone. So that just that kind of just struck me that what, guys, if it's maybe if it's one thing that we should do right now for each other, is to pray for each other. So I'm just saying, like, let's just all pray for each other right now. Like, we don't have to be friends or associates or anything like that. We could just maybe take up a system like the way she does. Like, just go through like everybody in your building. Like, if you have 10 families or 20 or whatever, just remember each family in prayer. Say, God, look out for them, protect them, bless them, help them, to go through whatever they're struggling with, all that stuff. Let's just pray for each other, because honestly, like, there's nothing, we don't have anything else. Like, we could, I don't have any money. I can't always help out with, situations like financially, the people and stuff like that, but I mean, I could like offer a word of prayer, right? I mean, it's just me talking and asking God to, to bless this person, or to help them with something that they may be going through or struggling with. I mean, it's words, and and we all can say a few words of kindness to, to bless the next person. Like, right now, I feel like we all need to be each other's keepers, not just our brothers or our sisters' keepers, like, as a community. And we all need to, like, just bless each other in prayer. Like, that's about it. I'm not a religious person, so I don't want to hear anything about, oh, here she goes with the religious stuff. I'm the least religious person that you guys will ever know. And you know, I used to be a little bit into religion, but as I got older, I realized that, you know what, there's no religion that I'm gonna cling to. To me, like, you know, my religion is love. You know, it's in my heart. It's how I treat people. It's how I want to be treated. It's my compassion. It's just love. So I don't need to go sit in a church and, sing and, speak in tongues and whatever else that I see. I just need to treat people with decency and kindness, and, help someone out. I may not be able to help a lot of people, or I may not be able to maybe help you in a particular way, but we all can help each other by, just by, blessing each other in prayer. So whoever you may pray to, whether it be is Jesus or Jah or Jehovah, or whoever that you pray to, just bless your neighbors with some encouraging words of prayer, and just let's just so, guys, sorry for that notification. I don't know how to turn off notifications. Oh, I mean, I do know, but it's just that I never do it. Like when I'm recording, I should probably definitely turn off all notifications, but I never do it, and then you get this annoying notification sounds when I'm recording. But that's about it, guys. So let's just be bless each other right now, because the world has honestly, I think, gone mad. I mean, every day on the news, there's just stories and words and just war and killing, and people dying, and kids are dying in car accidents. I think I just saw on the news, I think 2 days ago, that some lady ran over some kids that was getting on a bus, and like 4 kids, I think, died, and 3 of the kids were siblings, like 2 twin boys and 1 girl, and that were brother and sisters. So that's one family losing three kids that at a time. And it's very sad. And then with the stuff that's going on in the church with the people that just got killed, and I mean, like, every day something else, and it's not just in the United States, also every day is just more and just more, and it's just it's overwhelming, and and you just know that hey, that could have been someone in my family, that could have been us, like any day, like literally any day could be one of us, because it's affecting like every family. It's very upsetting, but you just understand that that's right where the world is now, and there's nothing we can do about it but pray. So let's just pray, guys. I mean, let's just really pray and strengthen each other in prayer, and just lift up each other spiritually and mentally and all that good stuff. So enough of the preaching. What do I have coming up on my channel, guys? As well, like I said the last time, it's the holidays, so I'm definitely going to be doing some cooking. So you guys are going to be following me in the kitchen with my holiday baking. I just found a recipe. I just found a couple of recipes that I'm going to try for some. There's going to be a cookie recipe. It's some kind of it's a biscuit cake, but it's really a cookie, but in my country they call it biscuit. What you guys call cookies here, we call them biscuits, but it's a biscuit cake. So it's what you call it's like a biscuit and cake mashed together, and so they call it a biscuit cake, I guess. I mean, I don't know. All I know is that I grew up eating it, and it tastes really, really good. So I'm going to share that recipe on my channel. Also, I'm going to be doing, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but as far as cooking, I'm going to make cake. I'm going to be doing sponge cake for the first time. I'm actually going to be making sponge cake. I've never done it before, so I'm excited about that. It's just all my regular stuff. I'm going to make fruit cake, but you guys saw that on my channel before. I'm gonna look, just try some new things, because that's how I am. I do not stick to anything traditional and making the same things all the time. I like to add a little bit of twists and turns to the pot, make it exciting, remix it up a little bit, I'm not into that traditional cooking and oh that's not the right way to do this and that's not how you do that. Yeah, not in my damn kitchen. I do what I want. And I just wanted, like I said in the last video, guys, you did not let me know. I asked a question. Do you guys want to see me, doing a little dance routine? Because like I said before, I love to dance and why not? If you don't want to see me doing all of that, comment down below and let me know. Please leave it alone. But based on some comments that I got, and you guys call me to leave me to tell me about my videos. Leave me the comments on the video, please, and thanks. So I was told that a lot of people told me that they actually enjoyed watching me shake my behind. So I think I will probably be doing a little bit more of that. But I don't want to be offensive or anything like that. I don't want anybody to think that, okay, what is she doing? No, I just love to dance. That's it. I don't try to be anything that I'm not. I just like to dance, and that makes me happy. And I also like to sing, but that's a whole nother video, guys. So this guy that watched my video, this guy that I worked with that watched the last video, he said that you ever think about like doing like maybe a talk show? Or first again I was like, no, I'm really. So he said, yeah, no, you really would make a good like talk person. Like, so I'm like, what do you mean a talk person? What is that supposed to mean? And you see, like those people on TV that does like, shows, you really have a good voice and, presence and everything for talking. I'm like, wow. So I'm the person that always says, when I'm talking because, I mean, and I've gotten better because when I just started doing these videos, I mean, I literally would be saying, like about 100 times. So I don't say it as much anymore, but it's not, it's not that easy just sitting down in front of a camera talking and having a conversation. It takes a little getting used to, and you don't want to run the risk of like repeating yourself and stuff like that. So I'm trying, guys. I am nowhere close to being perfect in this thing. Okay, so have some patience with me. I know. It's like, it's like anything that you do, the more you do it, the better you become. The more you go, the better you become. So guys, just have a little patience with me. I'm still learning. I'm still in that process. I've gotten a little better. And for those who've, recognized that I've gotten a little better, I thank you so much for noticing. Yeah, of course, my confidence level is, a little better, because I've gone to the stage in life now where I really don't care much about being that perfect thing or comparing myself to others and thinking I'm not good enough, all these things that I struggle with. I'm not pretty enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough. I am good enough, and that's it. So what you see is what you guys gonna get. Like, I'm not trying to be anything that I'm not. You guys are not gonna see me up here making a video with a pound of makeup on. I really don't wear much makeup. I barely do anything. I have my, days when I want to do a little something. So my, my lips and my eyes, I just focus on those two things. But you're going to see me with a ton of makeup on, and every time I come on camera, my face is well made up. And no, that's not who I am. I just want to be myself. You see, I came home, I took my clothes off, I have my robe on. This is what I do, I could easily well be in my pajamas because I literally come home and get straight into my pajamas, or take a shower, jump in my pajamas, and I'm good. I live in my pajamas, literally live in my pajamas or my robe when I'm in the house. There's no need for me to be dressing up. When I get in, I like to dress down. I like to be comfortable. I don't want anything much on me, so I just take everything off and then, jump into my robe or my PJs, and that's it. So on that note, that's all. I just wanted to talk about this little uncomfortable scenario that happened with me today. It's like literally the devil walked down my block on Halloween. So she made, shit got real. Yeah. And like I said, she had this like horn thing sticking out of her thing. I guess, I don't know if it's a unicorn or whatever the fuck it was. But excuse my French. Oh guys, yeah, that's the next thing. Like sometimes, I have this thing where I curse, and it's nothing, it's not, don't, guys, do not stress on that. To me, like, a little word here and there popping out of my mouth, it's not a big deal. Like, if it made anyone feel uncomfortable or anything, I could definitely, like, bleep that out, and I probably will, but yeah, I've been known to have a potty mouth at times, so that's just part of who Denise is. Okay, it's not a huge deal. So yeah, just like I said, just wanted to touch base with you guys. Like, I'm still here. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the next video. I've thought about having you guys meet my boyfriend on camera, and well, I'm still trying to, get him on board with that. Although sometimes he says yes, and sometimes it's like, I don't know, Denise, I don't want to be oversharing and blah, blah, blah. We're not going to overshare anything, but, I just want you guys to see, the next side of, Denise. There's levels to this woman right here. But anyway, and no, I am not too old to have a boyfriend. Okay, the reason why I say my boyfriend is because I'm not married to my guy. We've been together for a long time, but we're not married, so I just say he's my boyfriend. I love saying he's my boyfriend. It's not a huge deal. It is what it is. So yeah, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. I think I'm about to, like, being as I said that I was going to be doing some turn up in my videos, I'm about to turn on some music. Just, I don't know, do a little something. Maybe, we'll see. Let's see what happens after I end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace.